my name is Elle Gore, and I'm a technologaholic, and this is episode 13 of This Past Life. I've been thinking a lot about, well, part of the reason I started the project was because I kind of lost this faith in humanity, as I talked a little bit about, I think, in episode 4. And I think I've kind of come to this realization that there were a lot of things that led to that happening. But I do think that our willingness to engage in private conversations outside and air your dirty laundry, for lack of a better descriptive term, contributed to that loss of faith in humanity for me. I think that people have a lot of horrible things that happen to them, that they are flawed and have complicated relationships, and I think witnessing that just makes you realize, or makes me realize anyway, how kind of tragic we can be. And I think part of that has come with having our conversations outside, having indoor conversations outside. And so I think I'm very pleased to say, because I would like to think that I don't do that, but it's likely that I have. And when you're not engaged in that, you notice it a lot. And I'm very pleased that I'm no longer a part of it, that I have my phone conversations inside. Not that I've had any dramatic phone conversations recently, but you realize just kind of how sad and disheartening that can be. So I'm very pleased that I'm not doing that right now. As I'm looking forward, I've been thinking about what's going to happen once this project is over, because I have gotten a lot of resistance to it, and have discovered a lot about both what I miss when I don't have technology, such as my calendar. I miss my electronic calendar like nobody's business. Just writing everything down in a book, while it is pleasing, is just, there's so much more information that I can cram into an electronic calendar. Just cut and paste and connect contacts and maps and addresses and things like that. There's no way I'm going to do without that after this is done. But I think I am going to have continue my restraints on email, once in the morning, once at night. And this week I'm really trying to just check it on Friday. Now, that goal is very like, it would be great if I could just check it Monday morning, and then like Friday afternoon, make sure nothing kind of blows up. That's what I'd like to do. I don't know if I can. It's been really hard. The other day I did break down and check my Facebook. Of course, nothing important happened on there. Very similar to my email experience. Although there were a lot of interesting comments and reactions to the project, including, everybody wanted to know why I was doing it, and, oh, was I working on an upcoming project, and I was studying for that, and, which of course I'm doing the video cast, but I don't know that there needs to be a reason, and maybe I should just be strong enough and say, it wasn't anything I set out to do, it was just something that I set out to stop more than anything. Maybe that should be enough for both me and them. I heard recently that there is a woman who does live in the 50s. I guess there's a TV show, which I didn't know about, and will look up once I am back on the interwebs, because that sounds really interesting to me, and I wonder what her insights are on where we're at right now with technology. Or maybe she doesn't, I don't know if she's always lived that way as an adult, or if she made that choice at some point in her life. It would be interesting to hear how she came upon that choice. Because although I think there's no point in romanticizing the past, I do think there is some merit in a simpler time, a more polite time. I actually ended up going out with some other friends who are my Beer and Wings friends, who used to be associated with the cheerleaders for the Gotham Girls Roller Derby. And, well, all of us were cheerleaders for the Gotham Girls Roller Derby. But they were asking me about the project, and one of them mentioned that he wanted to go to a malt shop a while ago. And we couldn't find a malt shop. So once I get back online, I'm looking for that too, because it's hard to just wander around and find a malt shop. How did you do that before? I guess you looked it up in the phone book. One of the other things that is funny, I noticed when I'm editing all these videos that I touch my face and hair a lot. Now, in my etiquette book by Emily Post, it says that that is a sign of poor breeding. So that's something I'm going to try to work on. And I started on my stop motion. Turns out I kind of suck at it. So I'm taking a different angle on my stop motion, see if it's still going to work. I don't know if it's going to or not. But I do think it would be something fun to do, although it's very labor intensive. And I'm hoping that once I make all of the characters that it'll be a little bit easier. But I don't know that it will be. So hopefully that's something that you'll be able to look forward to coming soon. Because I am learning a lot about being a little bit more... Appropriate's not the right word, and polite is a little not the right word, but demure. I think demure is the word. Yes. Being a little bit more demure. Because I think there is something when you hold true to some of those things, thank you notes, I don't know, when you should wear your hat, when you should wear gloves, things like that, that although they're a throwback back to a different time, I think that there is something respectful about it that I kind of enjoy. And that's part of the reason why I want to do the little segments on politeness or etiquette as it applies to today, because we don't really have someone doing that, and I would like someone to do that, so I guess I'll just do it. There's likely someone already doing it out there, and once I'm back on the internet, I'm going to have a lot of catching up to do. You realize how much time we save by not running around to find things, and that in itself is a huge lifesaver. Although it is nice to sometimes just meet up and wander around and find what you will. I'm not very good at that in my normal life, just not planning. I'm a planner. It makes me feel comfortable. So, I don't know that I have anything else to share today, but I hope you're enjoying the webcast. Let me know if there's something that you'd be interested in learning about or seeing. Or if manners doesn't interest you at all. Maybe this veer away from technology has led me in the wrong direction. I don't know. Or not wrong direction. Ungratifying direction for some people. I would love to hear. I'm still working on getting that P.O. box. So hopefully that will, at some point in the future, be something that an address I can give so I can hear from you. But until then, this is Elgore for This Past Life. I will see you another day.